Alrighty. Mike Robbins here. Got the talking stick. Call me up. 508-422-6068. And drink your water. And detox. And read your books. And listen to your music. And eat your ground beef. And eat your eggs. And have a good day at work, right? So it's Friday. And I punched in at 7:21. And it's 8:04. And I listened to 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. And I took a dump on the toilet. And I scrolled on Instagram. And I talked to my coworker. And now we're here. It's probably 8:05 now. And funny enough, there's a new guy that started today, so it's always funny at work. And my coworker who's been here for a year is leaving. So that wonderful transition is happening. I am in the shower today, and I am like, what are we doing? We have two choices. We have more than two, but we have two main choices when it comes to my housing situation. I can live in Dedham with this crazy guy named Rich and see where that takes me. I can live with John in Braintree, who's a great dude also. And it's a 2-minute commute from this job that I should not be at. And the hours here are like 7 to like 7:30, but I can maybe go like 7:15, right? To 3, like it's like really good, right? And that can still keep me in the loop of travel and maybe even be, part-time here, off the highway, still near the beach, right? All these conundrums are in the loop, right? So Jason McCard on Instagram talks about two concepts. He talks about getting yourself in a meditative state on your right brain hemisphere. Because getting yourself still, if you're talking Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I did skip this morning, meditating, because I woke up at 6 a.m., fell back asleep till 6:30, and took my time as much as I could, but not too much time to the point where I'm late to work, right? So, long story short, he talks about the sunk cost fallacy, I believe is the term, and it's being into an investment and not letting go of it, right? This job, I've been here for 3 months. Consciously, I know it's not right for me. However, I don't know what's next. Are we talking about security and safety, or are we talking about unknown, uncomfortable, unlimited, right? But yeah, I'm playing the long game right now, the smart game, not the short game, right? But I'm 25. Shouldn't I be playing some risks, right? I'm going to really have to feel into this one over the weekend. I applied to both places, and it's not easy by any means. Dedham, I can still stay here, but my energy is somewhere else, which is maybe a good thing. Maybe it gets me moving in the right direction. Is this financial path the right one for me? I'm not really getting a hell yes to it, and that's the scary part. And I'm applying to the travel companies. I'm not getting anywhere. Customer service, LinkedIn ones, I'm not getting anywhere there. The entrepreneurship side of things, like, I need more momentum with that. The day trading stuff is not in line either. Traveling is not even like a yes either. So the healing is obviously a yes, but it's not crystal clear and organized yet. And I've put in a lot of hours into getting myself there. And despite that, I got a lot going on in a great way, but I also have a bum foot, a bum head right now. What do I mean by that? Those are limiting fears. My foot is keeping me physically not as capable of working, per se. Gillette Stadium and stocking shelves, those are minimum wage shit, Well, 20 and 15 an hour. This one being $18.50, it's giving me a lot of freedom and peace in some areas of my life, but other areas not at all, right? So I think that is such a challenging duality that I'm still playing with. And when I took this job, I knew I wasn't staying. Like, it's that filler, but how long dictates a filler, right? When I'm in survival, rat race, paycheck to paycheck, I don't have much of a choice, right? And this lifestyle with 2 to 3 jobs, it's keeping me there for the most part. I'm doing everything I can to stay in line with my budgeting, but when it comes to investing in my health and experiences, that is where the needle gets smaller and smaller, and I find myself deficit spending because I have to account for it in a $1,000 course with the Tai Chi studio and a $1,000 retreat with Zach and the holistic brotherhood group. Like, I want to take a vacation, like, very bad, because it's been 6 months of rigorous work at this Weymouth place. It's been a wonderful step into adulthood, especially getting back to my individuality, my emotions, like I feel it, and like honing in on what do I want and who am I, like, and being with some good brothers along the process that have supported me in tremendous ways to, get me on, right? Like, get me on. Like, what is this? This is a detox. Like, it's gonna make me get all toxic metals out of me. Like, who would have known charcoal? You know what I'm saying? I just did a parasite cleanse for 2 weeks. Who would have known that I would have been in this spot, you know what I mean? And your energy attracts, like, what's going for you. So I continue to surrender my control over all this stuff going on and just, have that faith. But, if I had it my way, like, and I still have it my way, because ultimately everything's my choice, free will. Not living anywhere, just like going to another country and really exploring within these comfort zones. But it all goes back to the butt when you're talking about your words and the way you're verbalizing your thoughts and intentions. And it goes back to the head, right? Like, what can I do, right? But that energy and that is really what's like needing to happen a little bit too. But my dad, the belief patterns there are like, no, like you gotta have the job and the house and like, yeah, I think like this is such a simple life doing this, and like it's so easy to get caught up in that. So the momentum of me having to like make more money puts so much pressure and sense of urgency on me continually being more like healthy and more in loving romantic, like intimate, affectionate relationships is also like obviously something that I will twaddle with. So yeah, those are some of my February 9th morning ideas.